The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Mr. Telepharo TV, it's time to get right to it. No, I'm not sugarcoating shit. I'm not sugarcoating anything. The Boston Celtics blew it. You blew it. 2 weeks in a row. You blew it. You blew it on draft night when you let Jimmy Butler get to the damn Minnesota Timberwolves, and you blew it when you let Paul George get traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder, for Victor Oladipo. You got to be the Danny Ainge. All right, here's my thing. Because Danny Ainge doesn't like to move on instinct, right? He likes to play things out. Reportedly, he had a plan. He wanted to get Gordon Hayward first for salary cap reason. It makes more sense financially to get Gordon Hayward first, then trade for Paul George. That was his plan, reportedly. Again, you can't expect other teams to wait on you. You can't do that. So you had an opportunity to give Jimmy Butler, pair him up with Isaiah Thomas. You could have made that trade on draft day. If you would have been willing to give up some of these picks and probably Jason Tatum. You didn't do that. That's your prerogative. I was like, okay, I'm going to give a man the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he has a plan in place with Indiana Pacers. Maybe Danny Ainge has already talked to them, and maybe they know what they're going to do with the Paul George situation. Maybe the Pacers are going to wait. You don't get Paul George. Reportedly, they offered the Indiana Pacers 3 draft picks and Jay Crowder for him. Now, the Pacers are stupid to not take that offer and get Victor Oladipo. That was a dumb-ass fucking move. So I'll give the Celtics that. They were dealing with idiots and Pritchard and them over there in Indiana. They're dealing with idiots. It seems like the Pacers just traded Paul George out of frustration just because they couldn't get what they wanted with other teams. That's dumb because you still now got to rebuild you gave Paul George up for nothing. So the Pacers are stupid. But Boston, you're not getting out of the Eastern Conference even if you do sign Gordon Hayward. You're not getting out of the East. You're not beating LeBron James with just Gordon Hayward. Because all you do is insert Gordon Hayward into the lineup. And what does that really do? You got one more weapon on the court, but y'all couldn't stop LeBron and Kyrie. That was the problem. Gordon Hayward's not going to stop Kyrie Irving. Period. You got all these athletes and these young players, the Jaylen Browns of the world, who I really like, the Marcus Smarts of the world, who I really like, the Jason Tatum's, who I think once he figures it out, because he's a pretty selfish dude, once he gets it together, I think he's going to be pretty decent. I really like him as well. You got all these decent players that I really like, but that's not going to win you a freaking championship if you got a lot of really like players. You had an opportunity to go for it. What are y'all saving these damn picks for? What future? The Golden State Warriors are winning now. The Cleveland Cavaliers are in go mode now. What future? Because in 2 years, when Isaiah Thomas and Avery Bradley, actually in a year, when they're off the books, you got to make decisions. Y'all should be in the go now, the win now mode, more than the Warriors or other teams. Y'all don't have that much time to win with this team. You have an Avery Bradley who's going to get max dollar next offseason. You know Isaiah's going to get max dollar from somebody, probably the Pelicans. I don't know. Somebody's going to give him max dollar next offseason. I don't know what team's going to do it, actually. You have this window. Take advantage of the window. Don't just keep these picks and keep getting these young players. What the hell are you? You're getting the same thing. You got Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. What the hell are you doing? And we already got a starter in Jay Crowder. Think about it. Jaylen Brown's not even their starter. He was the number 3 pick last year. Now this year you got Jason Tatum. He's not going to probably be a starter. What the hell are you doing as an organization? That's what teams do. Teams that win championships usually take advantage of guys like Avery Bradley or Isaiah Thomas. They're making, I think Avery's making like $8 or $9 million, and Isaiah's making like $5 million. You take advantage of these low contracts, these guys who are way better than their contracts would show, and you win with them now. You go in go mode. Why are other teams in more of a go mode than Danny Ainge? He blew this shit, and he needs all the blame for the Boston Celtics losing in the Eastern Conference Finals next year, because that's what's going to happen right now. They'll probably still lose 4-1 or maybe 4-2. Maybe they're a game better with Gordon Hayward if they get Gordon Hayward. And now it's not even the fact that Gordon Hayward's going there. He might look up and say, I want to take my talent to Miami. I'm not going to fit in with Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart. I'm not going to fit in with all these guys. Isaiah Thomas, there's only one basketball. I think Gordon Hayward is now considering Miami now more than ever. And by the way, reportedly his wife wants to get to Miami. So a happy wife, a happy life. We'll see. Talk to me in the comment box below. Boston Celtics blew it, man. And don't get me wrong, they were dealing with idiots in the Indiana Pacers, but they blew it. Everybody blew it. All right? If you ain't the Minnesota Timberwolves or the Oklahoma City Thunder, you blew it today. All right? I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@ismrteleferro.com.